as I know, you probably don't want to hear excuses from me, like you should have posted whatever. I've been busy with school and trying to think of the 10-hour what if. 8-hour what if. 10 hours. That's coming out as soon as possible, guys. You have to kind of wait on it because it is 10 hours. But for now, I will be making this. What if Naruto was a scientist, part 3. Yep. As Naruto is meeting Kakashi in the next day. As Kakashi is just going around reading his books. As Sasuke, Sakura, and Naruto were just waiting for him. It was 6, as they waited 3 full hours until Kakashi finally came. As Naruto, sorry about that. As Naruto, as Kakashi says, as Kakashi pulls out 2 bells, he says, "Come get these bells." And Sakura points out, "There's only 2 and there's 3 of us." And Kakashi says, "The one of you who don't get the bell goes back to the academy." As Sakura was very scared after this. As Naruto wasn't. Because he knew he could easily defeat Kakashi. As so, Naruto was just waiting for the thing, as the test begins, sorry, I'm having a little bit of brain fart today. As the test begins. So, now the test begins. As everyone dispersed. As Naruto doesn't move at all, actually. As Naruto will just be sitting there, waiting for Kakashi to make the move. As Kakashi asks Naruto if he's going to go and make a strategy. As Naruto says, "No, I'm good." Kakashi's like, "Okay, well that's your death." As Kakashi finally goes to attack Naruto while reading his book because he doesn't expect that much from Naruto. As so, Naruto as Naruto finally goes to attack, as he does this thing that surprises everyone there. Well, Kakashi mostly. As a surprise Kakashi. As he pulled out snakes out of his sleeves, going after Kakashi. As they wrapped him up. As Kakashi wasn't expecting this from a Genin. Let alone someone who isn't Orochimaru. Or was taught by Orochimaru. As so, he's thinking the worst right now. As he has to tell the Hokage after this. As Naruto grabs the bells while Kakashi was thinking. as Kakashi was surprised that Naruto would act this fast. He wasn't expecting this much from Naruto. Sorry, I was thinking. So Naruto finally goes back. So Kakashi says, "What are you going to do with the bells?" As Naruto says, "Well, I'm going to give it to my two teammates. I know this is about teamwork, but they would never work with me. And that is why I didn't work with them." So, yeah. As Kakashi understood this because he knew they would never work with him. Because everyone disliked him a lot. So he knew this would happen. So he's like, "Okay, Naruto, you all pass." Because he was feeling kind of generous that day. So, yeah. He would just let them all pass. Pretty easily, actually. So Naruto was just going back to his thing, as Kakashi was meeting with the Lord Third, sorry, not Lord Fifth, Lord Third. And he was just thinking, I gotta tell him about this. As he decided to tell him about this. Because, yeah, he has to. And so he told him what he knew. That Naruto was just he kind of learned some jutsus from Orochimaru. As this piqued the Third's interest. As I'm actually just going to make this around 15 minutes long, because I still have to do that one thing. Okay, so Naruto was just talking with Orochimaru at his little secret hideout. The Third didn't know this. As the Third was just waiting for Naruto to get back to his hotel apartment complex, as he didn't have the key to get in. He gave the key to Naruto so he could have it. As so, Naruto was just thinking in his mind, "Oh, okay." So he knows the Lord Third is at the front door, so he just is, he's like, "Orochimaru, I have to go for right now. Give me a second." As so, Naruto leaves. As so, since Naruto left and opened the front door, and he was like, "Hello, Lord Third. What do you need?" As Third says, "Naruto, have you been working with Orochimaru? He's like, who's Orochimaru? And Third's like, this person, as he shows up a wanted poster. As Naruto was thinking in his mind, how'd you figure it out? He doesn't say that. He's like, no, I'm not working with Orochimaru. As then, Third says, but Kakashi told me you had some of his jutsus. As, Naruto said, he did leave a bunch of books for me to read. So, the Third took it, because Naruto was a pretty solid liar by now. So, Third was like, okay, Naruto. As he just went back. So, Naruto got away with it this time. Naruto goes back as he actually he's feeding his dragon and all that. So his dragon, Naruto's dragon, is one of the last living dragons. As for plot convenience, there's going to be a female dragon somewhere in the land, the same age as Naruto's dragon. For plot convenience. So Naruto would just be feeding it. As he went back to Orochimaru saying, the Third is knowing our involvement. Orochimaru says, yes. As Naruto is probably a Itachi level prodigy. Even higher. So, Naruto would just be walking around as Naruto figured out he had the Ice Kenkai a little while ago. Flashback. Naruto was concentrating water and wind. As usually, this would make a small ice spear if you didn't have the Ice Kenkai. But it made this spear size of the room. Oh, God. As it made the spear the size of the room. As Naruto figured out he had ice release. Now I actually have to go. See ya.